the Florida State men's basketball team. It wouldn't be a season without slam dunks, alley-oops, and key floaters. But before they get to those game-winning shots, their season really begins in the weight room. With every bench press that is raised, every sprint that occurs, and every suicide run down the court, there is one man that oversees it all. He may hold a much less glamorous position than the head coach, and you might not think of his name when the players are in action, but the work he does is far more important than anyone knows.
The fundamental component of our strength and conditioning program is the repetition and the way that we perform it. Rep integrity is the basis of our program. So how we do one thing properly. We're trying to get the repetition exactly right each time that we do it.
Rep integrity may not be in everyone's vocabulary, but the language of strength and conditioning is a unique one. For Coach Mike Bradley, his lessons work best through one-on-one interactions with the players.
We individualize our training to the sense that I'm trying to supervise every single repetition that happens in here. I'm trying to supervise every single set. There's some players here who've been here for 3 or 4 years that I've seen every single repetition that they've done. We are big believers in supervision and motivation. If we put big groups in, we lose that. So the individual attention, the one-on-one coaching is paramount.
Coach Bradley has a very extensive resume, highlighted by his 3-year stint as the strength and conditioning coach down in Miami for the Hurricanes. From 1995 to 98, Bradley worked side by side with a very familiar face.
So as I started looking around all over the country, I kept evaluating and talking about people, and Mike's name kept coming up. That's 15, 16 years ago. And we've had a great relationship ever since. He's done a tremendous job. Our guys make tremendous progress.
After jumping around to different schools, Bradley finally made the conscious decision to regroup with Coach Hamilton 8 years ago. This season will mark the 12th year Coach Bradley and Coach Ham have worked together.
Mike has all of our trust. Our players love him. They feel very good about the relationship that they have. He's very intelligent. He gives them a lot of psychological advice, as well as a lot of brotherly type of advice as well. We try to be a complete family here, and Mike's definitely part of our family.
Now we're like an old married couple. We're past the point of completing each other's sentences. Now we just telepathically complete each other's thoughts. Most things go unsaid nowadays just because we know how each other operate.
In one of these unsaid sentences, it's just work, work, work.
It's very intense when you come in here. He demands the best out of you, and once you get in the weight room, you're just going to get that feeling like you want to perform at your best and highest level. So at that last rep, you're going to try, whether or not you get it or not, you're going to give 110%. And I mean, that translates on the court. If you're tired, you're going to think, I can go one more rep, I can keep doing this. And it helps build your mentality of dominance and stuff on the court as well.
Well, he gets you to believe that, well, when your muscles get tired, you just want to keep going and keep going, but you know you can do the weight because you've done it 5, 6 times already. So you just want to push yourself the extra mile to get that extra rep.
It's each bench press that is raised. It's every sprint. It's every suicide the players run before the season that will determine how far the Noles go. And behind all the blood, sweat, and tears stands one man, Coach Mike Bradley. For Seminole Sports Magazine, I'm Noah Mindell.